Anxiety makes life harder. It ruins sleep, it destroys focus, and it makes people miserable. So here's a simple question. If anxiety is so bad, why didn't evolution remove it? Why do humans still carry a system that creates constant worry, stress, and fear in a world that is mostly safe? Today, I want to explain why anxiety exists and what it was actually designed for, and why modern life turns it into a problem. Anxiety is not a mistake, it is a survival system. Evolution does not care about happiness, it cares about survival and reproduction. Any traits that helps you stay alive long enough to reproduce tends to stay, and that is why anxiety stays. Anxiety reacts to possible danger. Not danger that is already happening, but danger that might happen. You can think of it as a prediction system. It tries to guess the future so that you can react early. In ancient times, this matters a lot. If you noticed something strange in the environment and reacted early, you survived. If you stay calm and wait for the proof, you often die. Imagine hearing a sound in the grass. If you run and there is no tiger, you waste energy. If you stay calm and there is tiger, you die. So evolution follows a simple rule. It is better to panic for nothing than to stay calm and get killed. This is why anxiety systems are built for overreact. It works like a smoke detector. It gives false alarm all the time, but almost never misses a real fire. From an evolutionary view, most anxiety is unnecessary. But that is not a flaw. That is a feature. Anxiety also varies between people. Some people are naturally more anxious, others are naturally more calm. In small human groups, both types are very useful. Highly anxious people were cautious. They noticed risk early. Low anxiety people took risk. They explored a new path. Groups with both types survive better than groups with only one. Evolution does not try to balance individuals. It tries to keep the group alive. Now, let's talk about social anxiety. Social anxiety did not appear randomly. It is deeply connected to social structure. In early human societies, your survival depended on your social position. Your status decided who shares foods with you, who protects you, and who listens to you. So humans evolved to constantly compare themselves to other humans. This comparison was not about ego, it was about survival. By comparing yourself to others, you could estimate your position in the group, and that position was usually stable. You knew who was above you, you knew who was below you. The group was small. But modern society breaks the system. Today, you don't compare yourself to 20 people. You compare yourself to thousands or even tens of thousands. You compare yourself to people with extreme wealth, extreme success, extreme visibility. Your brain was never designed for this scale. And here is the key problem. Your social status is no longer stable. Even if your life is stable right now, your brain worries about the future. Will I still matter? Will I fall behind? Will I lose the position that I currently held? This creates anxiety. Not because comparison exists, but actually it is because the loss of control. Anxiety is strongly linked to lack of control. When the brain cannot predict or stabilize the future, it increases alertness. It keeps scanning, it keeps worrying about the future. Social anxiety is not just fear of people. It is fear of losing your social position in a system that never stops changing. Now, let's start talk about meaning. Meaning is not a spiritual idea. It is a psychological structure. In the past, survival gave life meaning. You hunted, you built, you protected, and you rested. Each action have a clear purpose. Modern life removed this structure. Many people no longer see why their effort matters. And here is the important link. A lack of meaning does not directly cause anxiety, but it removes direction. When the brain does not know what future is working towards, it cannot evaluate threats properly. Everything becomes a possible danger. uncertainty increases and anxiety rises. From a psychological view, meaning reduces anxiety by narrowing the future. It tells the brain, this is the path, these things matter. Ignore the rest, because it doesn't matter. Without meaning, everything matters, and when everything matters, nothing feels safe. It is impossible for you to keep everything on its structure, on its position. So, from an evolutionary view, this is a mismatch. Anxiety evolved for short-term, clear, and physical threats. Modern life creates a long-term, abstract, and social threats. The alarm system stays on, but there is no clear action to close the alarm. We did not evolve anxiety to suffer. We evolved it to survive. Anxiety is not proof that humans are broken. It proves that our survival systems still work in a world they were not designed for. The problem is not anxiety itself. The problem is modern life. Anxiety is a survival tool trapped in the wrong era. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. See you on the next one.